Now, I will say it is definitely a good feeling to be kind of using a GoPro camera once again. It's been a very long time since I have used one. I think I'll head inside over here just for a little bit of time, get out of the rain. It is fun that it actually is raining out. But when I was a kid, my dad ended up giving me a GoPro Hero 3 camera, and I used it all of the time, extensively. I was actually sponsored just as a kid by GoPros, like, I don't know, like GoPro affiliate companies. But it is definitely a new experience having like an actual camera here, and I am excited to see how not only the image kind of ends up turning out, but the video as well. I really hope that the audio is going to be okay. I know that GoPros don't always have the best audio when it comes down to it, but this is the creator edition of the GoPro Hero 13. And I paid for all the kits and gadgets. I love making GoPro videos. We're gonna definitely get some cinematics of everything going on here. It is just a rainy day in Denver, but I do think that I'm gonna start to give more updates and whatnot, and kind of hopefully bring you all through a fun adventure. I do think that I will sporadically update you as I continue to go on my adventures, and I think that I'll continue to stitch things just like these little snippets together. For some of you, you may know that I have been a Minecraft YouTuber for 3 years and have been making plenty of content speaking into the microphone and that sort of thing, and hopefully learning how to enunciate and talk better and all the different little things. But I think it would be so cool at the same time, honestly, as I get rained on here. I think it'd be so cool to be that kid that always wanted to be the GoPro person that I was when I was younger, and then kind of got away from, and get into a little bit of a cinematic montage actually of me capturing some B-roll footage and kind of enjoying the rain and this new awesome camera that we have here. Well, this really cool thing that we have behind me, we affectionately call in Denver the Kustronaut. This place behind me is a dispensary where you can get cannabis, and right behind me we have the astronaut. One really cool thing about Denver, as you can see, is that we have lots and lots of different sorts of murals and that sort of thing that looks really cool and gives a really beautiful background. Although behind me over this way, we just have a couple of really big freight trucks. I am in a place called Commerce City at this point in time, which is where my work is. And it's got some cool spot, but it's definitely very industrial and kind of commerce related, if that makes sense. So I actually don't need to go to the dispensary or do anything. It's actually really fun. It's a pleasure to get back outdoors and just exploring. This is a place that I have been before and kind of checked out, but I wanted to come back and show you guys a little bit more of my life as it's developing. Usually I would just jet straight home to my apartment as soon as I could, and I would play Minecraft for the rest of the day. But instead, I am taking a minute to breathe. I don't know if you guys can see outside right here, but it is raining, but the sun is kind of shining through the clouds over in that direction. And then right over here, we have a very beautiful little bird that we have up on the ledge. Maybe we can get a little bit closer and closer to him before he eventually flies away. But feels good to breathe for a second and to be back into the swing of things of making content once again for you guys. And hopefully a lot of new and exciting and adventurous things coming forward. My buddy is coming into town this upcoming weekend. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it is sammartin32, and I'm posting like a day in the life shorts style using the GoPro that we have right here. And maybe some of these little edits that we make will come along the way. But clearly a transformation is happening. I'm so happy that it's not raining outside. I can go and explore and film and then get home and edit a cool looking video, which I'm excited to do. And I say, why don't we get to it and get to the next adventure? Why not, huh? Really seeing this change in myself once again, where I am starting to live out and about and enjoy what Colorado has to offer and what real life has to offer, and kind of develop new creative skill sets as well. I really do think that my identity as a Minecraft YouTuber is changing, and a little bit more of my old identity as a GoPro cinematographer is starting to come back, and it makes me really happy, and I'm feeling healthy and happy and good in a way that I have not in a very long time. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and see what happens. Hopefully we have a couple more beautiful looking cinematics, and the next update as we get into a really jam-packed, fun sounding weekend. I think it's also fun just to show off the classroom very quick. I am an elementary school teacher. I teach 2nd grade math. Really enjoying it. This is my 2nd year as a teacher, but we've got our beautiful classroom behind us. This is where I spend most of my waking hours in life. And we also even have a ton of like Minecraft related fan art that was made from the kids right here. Some really cool stuff, as you can see. So this guy has definitely been successful on YouTube, becoming more successful as a teacher for sure. But it is time for me to get ready for the day, get ready for the kiddos and whatnot. But the reality is, I think that when you're thinking about filming and talking to the camera, for the most part, most of the people that you end up coming across, you have no idea who they are. So why would you really care at all about people that you'll probably only see once, if not maybe a handful of times maximum? For me, I'm walking around my neighborhood as we have here, as the sky behind me, if you guys can see, is actually quite dark. I think it's very possible it may rain again, but I do think that it really is just a couple of people. And then the reality is that even if those people find out that you're doing, you know, something like filmmaking where this could be more vulnerable for you to put yourself out there, at the end of the day, everyone really cares about themselves and their own life at the end of the day. So who cares if someone sees you filming? And most likely if they run into your social media, you know, if you're doing it and getting some pretty good retention or viewership or whatnot, then people are going to recognize and see you online, which is something that has totally already happened to me. I mean, I think it's funny, but I am using a GoPro. This is one of the old mounts that I used to have on the GoPro that I got for free just by making content when I was a kid on this camera, which is really cool. And you can see it goes really far away, and you can get some kind of interesting different sorts of shots here, which is fun. So hopefully you guys can see everything pretty well. But I think I'm gonna just walk around the park a little bit and try to get some decent imagery and enjoy being outside before I end up linking up with my buddy Ryan, who is in town for the weekend for the long weekend. So hopefully I can get some good footage, and hopefully it does not dump down on the guy either. It definitely feels good to be waking up. It is a beautiful day. I feel like I just take it as slow as I need to in order to have my body loosen up, and usually I end up running a lot farther than I think I would at the beginning when I'm feeling tired like this. But it's like the one sure bet for me to actually be able to wake up is to go for a run and really increase my heart rate. So it's a beautiful day to do that, I think. Looks like there's a protest for something going on behind me. I wonder what it is. You can hear the train underneath us too. So cool. I figured we'd finish out this week's vlog exactly where we ended up starting, back here in the alleyway, except for this time it isn't raining, and I think I may be, unfortunately, catching a cold. I really hope not, but it has been a really fun weekend having Ryan in town and kind of documenting the progress of learning how to use the GoPro camera once again. An extra reason to get outside. I'm not feeling good today. I think I've been really pushing my body and taxing it this weekend. So I'm excited to get back on the mend. Went to the gym for about 45 minutes or so today, which is just an active rest day, but ran about 16 or so miles over the last 3 days. And so I think that is something that I can be proud of. But I do think that that is where we are going to call things for this week. If you have any ideas for things that I can do to improve the videos, definitely let me know by leaving a comment down below. And if you'd like to see any more of this guy's adventures, consider taking a look at this video right here.